talking to whatever it is that you feel that our audience would benefit from today for our newsletter.
Thank you. Yes, we have a message. Thank you. This is still Ira, and Avalon, and we are joined by a few key delegates from the Galactic Federation of Light. These are delegates who monitor and assess the frequency of the human collective, and they have the ability to tune in to any disturbances in this field. What is of a huge disturbance at this time is that so many individuals are focusing on particular processes, on specific predictions that are very detailed and that are anchored in politics and that are focused on high-ranking, high-powered individuals and the role that they have to play on Earth. It is very, very important that we take this opportunity to remind humanity not to hang their hopes nor their personal ascension journey on specific occurrences and the unfolding of specific events that lies outside of themselves. They cannot control what happens to a specific individual, whether they are of the light or not, when it will occur, how things will unfold. What they need to do is to reattune and focus on themselves, for it is the internal spiritual journey that will set you all free, but freedom must be found and unlocked at an individual level. It cannot be expected from situations that lie outside of any one individual. Once again, by focusing on these specific events, how and when they will unfold, and specific outcomes, you are handing over your power. But you have all the power you need within you. Do not focus on specific predictions, but focus on your own journey, which at this time, for so many of you, as you are in different stages of your own respective awakenings, for some of you, the journey is about letting go of patterns, memories, and experiences that have kept your frequency and your emotions low and down. This is about breaking through and breaking free from what has for too long held you down. What has held you down varies from one individual to the next. It is up to each of you to identify those chains and break free from them. As you awaken, you are also learning to access many innate abilities that all humans have, but some of you, many of you, have very acute abilities that are in development or waiting to be discovered and developed. You must focus on your contribution to the world as opposed to the world's contribution to you and your life. Do not allow your journey to be dictated by external circumstances and situations. And more importantly, if things don't occur or unfold as you so desired, do not allow it to lower your vibration, for by doing so, you hand over your power to something or someone and to forces that do not serve you. You know those forces of which we speak of. They are those who are not of the light. They are those who wish to keep you down in a vibration of fear, helplessness, powerlessness, and anger and frustration, which so many of you have succumbed to. We understand that many of you had hoped for specific outcomes at this point in time. We will take this opportunity to remind you all of the importance of focusing inwardly at this time. For the key to freedom is by learning to free yourselves before you can free others. And it is no one else who is going to come and free you until you learn to do this for yourself. You are all sovereign. You must rely less on the powers that be that you have granted and attributed so much power to, and realize that you have all the power within yourselves. So you must let go of set expectations and attachments and trust that there are many, many different ways to ascension. It will be experienced differently from one person to the next. Do not worry about how humanity is getting to ascension. You will get there. It is already unfolding. It is written. But like many journeys, there are a number of different routes to which you can get there. And so perhaps Route A did not pan out as you had hoped. But there are a number of many other equally wonderful and hopeful routes that you must now shift your focus towards. And so, again, this is about taking back your freedom, your power, doing your inner work, relying more on yourself and less on circumstances outside of yourselves. Focus less on specific predictions, for they can be wrong and they change from day to day. You must understand this. As many before us have said, this is a multi-dimensional chess game, and as such, it is very difficult for any one person or a number of higher dimensional beings to predict exactly how it will play out. What you must focus on is that we, the forces of the light, win the chess game. Do not focus on the next move or the next two moves. Focus where you stand at a spiritual level on the chessboard. And so do not allow yourselves to be distracted, and more importantly, for your vibration to be lowered. For there is much that you have to look forward to individually and collectively. You are on the path to ascension. You will not be derailed. We, your beings, who are of the light, who love you, who are guiding and assisting you in so many more ways than you understand, we will not let you down. We will not turn our backs. We are here to help you individually and collectively. But you must trust us, but you must trust yourselves first. And so this is about trusting that all is unfolding in accordance with the plan of the light. Do not allow yourselves to be discouraged, for we are winning. We have won. How it will play out is still to be determined, but keep your eyes on the prize, as you all like to say. And we hope that this message brings you much reassurance, much hope, and much peace.
Beautiful words of encouragement and much, much needed during this time. Thank you very, very much.
We will simply in closing say that we understand there are many in the Lightworker community who are disheartened and discouraged. This is a temporary feeling. We encourage you not to dwell there, to pick yourselves up, to remember that you are all ascending, and this is a journey of ups and downs, temporary ebbs and flows. The outcome is grand, and we are here to remind you of that. Remain hopeful, keep the peace, do not focus on what you feel is a downfall, for there are many, many bright turns just around the corner. So remain hopeful and focus on the big picture. Do not get lost in the weeds. We love you and we stand with you. Stand with you.
Thank you for your attention to these important matters. For more information and the latest channelings or transcripts, please go to www.ascensioncalling.com.